mentality. It's important to think the right way about business. And what I mean is, when you think of business, don't think of an end result and leave it there. Think of the building blocks that you need in terms of business. Think from the business plan. Okay, what's the actual plan? What's my team gonna look like? What am I trying to build? Break down the thoughts into building blocks and never be afraid to go back and fix things. It's important that when you look into your business idea, when you look into what you're trying to build, you look in terms of from the end, but you also come back to start from the beginning. So you envision what you're trying to do, what you're trying to build, your end user, and you come back and think, how will I build to get to that end? And in that building process, what you'll notice is there's a lot of changes. And you just have to accept it. People who come with static, rigid mentalities in business never really make it, because business is continually changing. It changes each and every day. You evolve as the business evolves. You change as the market changes. You evolve together with the market. A classic example will be a marketing agency. Marketing agencies that said when the internet first hit, that said, well, it's not important to invest in the internet because it's a wishy-washy business, are now out of marketing business. Companies which thought social media, it's just here to stay, are now out of that business. So you can't think in a rigid way in terms of business, because they were thinking, we'll continue with our print media. This is the way that we built things before. And today they're not there. Today they're not as big as they used to be. So it's important that you evolve with your thinking in your business, that you allow things to change as you go on. Things won't always remain the same. Sometimes things will change. You'll have to relook things, revise things, reimagine things, change the whole business plan altogether. I remember when I was working on a business model, we had such a huge stumbling block in terms of cost that we had to change the whole process of thinking. The way that we thought, we'd have to change it and think in a different light because of costing. So you can't start a business thinking, okay, my mentality is it's going to be rigid, this is how. You need to go in there thinking, whatever comes, I'll solve it. Whatever comes, I'll think of a new way. I'll think of a new way to tackle it. I'll solve it. I'll become a problem thinker, a problem solver. And that's important. That's the best mentality to have when it comes to business. A mentality that does not give up. Because you will encounter problems. You will encounter things that will stop you from doing your business idea. But it's important for you to think as a winner. To think, okay, cool, I've got this problem, but I'm going to solve it. Not to be overwhelmed by the problem. And to outsource sometimes a mentality, to ask somebody, okay, cool, I'm thinking in this way. What do you think about this? Am I thinking the right way? Read books, watch YouTube videos, evolve even in your own thinking. And you'll see as you continually do it, you become a better thinker. You become a more resourceful thinker, because as you develop yourself as an entrepreneur in your thinking capacity, you develop your business in the same light. So it's important for you to have a mentality that's not going to limit you, but a broad, wide mentality. Very, very important. Another important thing is to realize that as an entrepreneur, it's important not to seek validation from an opinion, but to seek validation from actual research, from actual facts, from actual things that have actually been done. There's a lot of people out there who say, oh, well, I don't think that idea will work. Oh, well, I don't think there's any backing for that idea. Look, seek advice from actual research, actual factual information, not just somebody's opinion or what somebody thinks or somebody's experience of things. Actually get to the crux of why is it like that. Find yourself asking why so many times until you get to the crux of the matter. Because it's important that in your mentality you don't streamline it to thinking one person's opinion is the be it and end it all of your business idea. Broaden your perspective, but with that use actual factual information.